see how we're being treated here on some slow Wi-Fi. Here we go. Let's see. Alright. How'd that go? Alright, I got an ad playing. Oh, yeah, that's bad audio. Okay, and now I got buffering and bad audio. I'm going to try. Let me see. There we go. Now let me get an AV check. Hello everybody. Otter Creek telling me no audio. I think I've got some levels now. What do you think, Kendall Otter? Good to see you, buddy. Hello, fish heads. Jarhead Aquatics. I see you there, Young Fish Aquatics. Hello. It looks like I've got audio and some buffering. Sounds good, says Riverwife. Thank you. Yeah, we got it now. How's it going? Let's see. Which way do I move so you can see the... There it is. That's a gray kingbird. You got to come to Florida to see those. John and Lisa are still going when we clicked on over here, so we'll give them a few minutes to shut down in earnest. They were already saying nice things about the River Life Community Tank Live because you guys are a great group of people to hang out with. Thanks for being here tonight. You will notice, thanks a lot, FNS Fish Room, and you were number uno. Thanks for being here. You'll notice there's something different tonight, so we're going to talk about that. Multi-tank addictions in the house. Hey, buddy, how's it going, Chris? Great to have you here. Gary Duncan, hello. Fishy Fun 57. Pronalot, hello. Thank you for sending your regards, and I appreciate you relaying the message. Fishy Fun 57. We've got a lot going on here at the River Life Community Tank tonight. It's all good. It's all exciting. Sir Pronalot sends his own regards. Hashtag Crustacean Nation. Okay. Hopefully that tractor beam up there isn't bothering anyone too badly. Maybe I can move over and block it for you. Okay, who else we got in the chat already? Young Fish Aquatics, GRB Aquatics, Muppet 929. Jessica Taylor, hello. Aquarium's maintained by Andy, howdy do. Cody's son, hello y'all. Cody's son says he drove by Mountain Home today. Well, guess who wasn't there, Cody's son? This guy. Because we're in the away studio tonight, broadcasting from Orlando, Florida. We're down to visit the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish show. And I amended all the show notes tonight, and for some reason they didn't come across in the description I noticed before we went on air. So it would have given you a heads up had they, in fact, have been edited. Don't know what went wrong there, but we're looking forward to a great time. We've already been to the show, and I did get some footage. It's not open yet, but the River Life YouTube channel is one of the sponsors this year of one of the awards. We're sponsoring the Best in Show Fancy Goldfish. So I can't wait to find out who's going to win that award. And I've seen some goldfish over there that are spectacular. I mean, jaw-dropping, amazing. They're wonderful. I'm looking through my phone right now to see if I can show you any pictures from my cell phone quickly that might impress you. The koi, oh my gosh, the koi. Okay, now, again, we're in Florida, so we've been out and about in a lot of the natural areas, and we saw one of these. Kept a close eye on it. That was pretty close to shore, right where we were standing. The American alligator. Stunning. Like a yellow and dark brown striped. He was probably about 4.5, 5 feet long. Then we saw his granddad. He was about 14 feet long. He was about 3 feet across. Amazing. On up the road, we went to Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge and saw the manatees. That was pretty cool. Sand Creek Aquatics dropping a $1.99 super chat into the vacation fund jar. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Nathan. Glad to see you here. The River Wife agrees. They were amazing. UPS are living the dream. Hey, how's it going? Knoxville, Tennessee. The Fish Tank Barn. Hey, Rack. Frantically packing for the big fish deal. Well, good luck. Safe travels. I hope everything goes well for you there, Mike. I know it's going to be a great time. Unfortunately, we had already booked this trip, planned on going to this koishow, and sponsored one of the awards. So we were kind of obligated before the big fish deal started building a lot of momentum. So I hope you guys have a great time. We're going to have a great time. Maybe we can cross-connect somehow via the internet. Ozzy Octane Smith, what is going on? Good to have you here, sir. Lori Venker's in the house. Sherry Kramer. Recon 338. Frankie Fans. Mickey M. Chevy Fish. Kenny Schindler. Everyone saying hello. Great seeing you guys. Peplin Creek Aquatics is here. And Curtis Schindler. Gnarly Fish Tanks. Asma Taha. Oh, Pam's here. Hey, Punchy Paints. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. All right, that gets us caught up for a minute. It is 10:37. 73 people watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. Multi-Tank Addiction dropping a $5 super chat for me to buy Angela an ice cream from him. Forget about it, homie. I'm going to take your money and buy Riverwife an ice cream, and she's not going to know you had anything to do with it because that's the right thing to do. All right, Moonstone's in the house. She says, let's get you some AirPods, friend. Well, I've got some, and I was using them to listen to John. I'm using this for the microphone, and it went nuts tonight. I don't even know what's going on. So I am traveling with just a laptop. It wouldn't affect the live stream, but I did forget my Rode Micro microphone that I normally use with the phone to get footage on the show floor, and you'll find out tomorrow and the next day if you tune into the live streams I'll be doing from the show what an impact that's going to have. But turns out it's a beautiful setup for that show. It's in the atrium of a hotel, but it's open air. It's like it's an open space at the top of the hotel. There's no roof. So it's kind of four walls built around a garden area that's open all the way to the sky. So the ambient noise with the people and the air going in all the huge tanks and the open air, it's quite a bit of ambient noise. I don't know how it's going to work tomorrow trying to live stream from that show floor, but I'm sure you guys will help me out. Let me know. Don C's in the house. KG Tropicals released all of the beautiful people over there in his live stream to come over and be with us. Welcome, you guys. Ed Sunglio. Friday Fish Facts is in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. I'm glad you're here. Kaler's Aquatics is here. Bob, how's it going? How you coming along on getting your hours toward monetization? I know you're working very hard, friend. And I will tell you, keep up those live streams. Just keep live streaming every time you want to and don't stop until you reach your goal. I know YouTube's sometimes kind of funky if we try to play your playlist in the background. The algorithm kind of figures out what we're doing, and it will sometimes subtract hours from you. So I would tell you to hang in there with those live streams and just keep killing it. You're doing well. You're doing the right things. It's going to happen. Hey, KG Tropicals. KG Tropicals apologizes for not giving a hashtag. No problem whatsoever. It's a hashtag-free night. Enjoy the freeness of not having a hashtag. And I was listening to your stream, John. Lots of interesting things happening your way. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And the big fish deal works out well for everybody. I heard you had a little bit of sad news in the fish room. Very sorry to hear that, but I know you're strong and you'll rebound well. And you've already turned it into an educational opportunity for most of us. So thank you very much for what you do. I appreciate your transparency. Blake's Aquatics is in the house. Hello there. Well, Kaler's Aquatic, it's just going to get closer and closer. You're just going to keep killing it. So that's awesome. Glad to hear that. Appreciate the update. If you guys haven't checked out Kaler's Aquatics, this community helped Kaler's Aquatics get to 1,000 subs. They went over, recognized his hard work making these videos, awesome collection of fish, well kept, and his videos offer instruction and entertainment, some beautiful fish. So go check that out if you haven't, and recognize this is a hard-working YouTube creator trying to get his channel monetized, and he wants our help to do it. So if you click the notification bell, here's what I'll tell you to help out Kaler's Aquatics, to help him get monetized. We're going to get my friend Bob Kaler of Kaler's Aquatics monetized. I want you to click the notification bell so you get notified every time he uploads new content. And I also want you to share his videos. It's a little button just below the video screen. It says share. When you click that button, you'll be prompted to several options. So probably share it to your Facebook. Or you can alternatively, and this takes another step on your part, but it helps Bob Kaler out. Kaler's Aquatics is going to appreciate this. If you'll copy the link to a video that you like, that you want to share with others, copy that link and then go to your Facebook page and paste it directly into Facebook. Facebook will share it more often because it then becomes original content instead of content coming from another platform. I know, it's all crazy, all these algorithms and all these things that we pretend that we know about, but that will help Kaler's Aquatics out just a little bit more if you'll take that extra step. And I can't wait to have a celebration party with Kaler's Aquatics when we get that channel monetized. We're all going to bomb and raid his first monetized live stream. It's going to be a big fun. You guys are going to enjoy it. You're going to be glad you were a part of it. So don't miss this chance to make that happen. The Zen Ginger's in the house. Hello, what's going on? Looks like everyone's saying hello to each other. And the chat and Moonstone recognizes that I've had yet another brilliant idea. Thank you for that, Moonstone. And in true fashion, Kaler's Aquatics returning the favor, helping the River Life channel out by encouraging you guys to hit the like button. We got 94 watching now. That's awesome. It's 10:43, 93 people watching now. Simply Betta showed up, and it's like this is a red carpet event. We got all the stars here tonight. KG Tropical, Simply Betta, Friday Fish Facts, Bob Kaler, Kaler's Aquatics, Candy Overhauls. I mean, all the big names are here. This is a place to be. Punchy Paints, Sand Creek Aquatics, Otter Creek Aquatics. All you guys that have just been killing it on YouTube are showing up here to be a part of this community, and I love it. Thank you guys so much. Sand Creek Aquatics dumping another $1.99 in the vacation fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. By the way, not necessary to super chat while you're in here, but always appreciated. Got some Andrew Purrs in the house talking about buying a 40 breeder. It was unplanned, and now he needs to light it. Any cheap lighting recommendation to make it a planted breeding tank for guppies and bristlenose plecos? I tell you what, cheap and good for plants. Cheap, I know. I would go with a Phoenix Stingray for cheap. As far as growing plants, yeah, I don't know. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, anybody else want to help out with that question? I don't know of one. If you know of a cheap or inexpensive light for a 40 breeder that would be good for growing plants, Pitch in. Right now's the time. Okay, I'm on a different computer, so we don't have any technology. Speaking of lights, we're gonna turn the lights on in the community tank the old-fashioned way. Something like that. Now the lights are on. We're going to say hello to all the new people. Let's help them get acclimated. If you see any... Okay, by the way, let me interrupt myself. The Zen Ginger says she recommends the Aqua Neat lights. I don't have any experience there, but worth a shot, right? Okay, we got to welcome some new people in here. If you see some new faces over here, some of you guys that have been around for a minute, make them feel wonderful. Hey, D-Max with a $20.99 Canadian super chat. Buy some sweet fish at the show. Heck yeah, D-Max. And if I do, I'll name one after you. How's that? Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Sand Creek Aquatics says, listen, here's another $2. And it says, not Ness, but just show the love. He understands it's not necessary, just showing the love. UPS are living the dream coming in with a $10 super chat. And she says, vacation fund and because you're a Tennessee Vols football fan. Go Vols. And I know you know this already, UPSer, but I do have a goldfish named Peyton Manning. And I do have another goldfish named Philip Fulmer. Just saying. Glory days. That's all. Just saying. Candy has posted the link for the Community Tank Live Facebook group, which, thanks to your support, we're approaching 270 members. I think we're at 269. Can we just go ahead and make that 270? If you're in the chat, just take a minute and go over and hit request to join that page. Candy or I will let you in. Just go ahead and do that. Go over to Facebook. It's a place where all of us guys hang out 24/7. We can only be here an hour a week, but we're over there all week. So go ahead and hit that request to join button on the River Life Community Tank Live Facebook group. Great information, cool pictures, funny stuff. It's the same community you see here. We're helping each other help each other over there as well. I would appreciate you doing that. UPS for living the dream fills me. I love the orange and the white hearts. That is so cool. All right. All right, let's see. We got the lights on. We talked about the Facebook group. About to hit 270. I know we can do it, guys. And by the way, just being transparent, probably when we get to 270, I'm going to say, can we make that 300? Can we just go ahead and get 300? 97 people watching. Multi-Tank Addiction with another $5 super chat, and he says, the Nycrew Classic GT Super Strong Light is great for plants and super inexpensive. There's a tip. There's a tip for an inexpensive light, good for growing plants. Okay, that's tip number 2, right here in the chat. Community, helping community. I love it. Thank you, guys. That's super awesome. Keller's Aquatic says, 95 watching, 68 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the likes. If you hadn't hit the like button, just scoot on down there. Don't need these anymore. Scoot on down there and hit that like button. It's good for the algorithm. It shows some positive engagement. They say it's the same if you hit the dislike, but I don't want to encourage that. There's a dislike crew that makes the rounds anyway, right? Well, we are live from Orlando, Florida. It is 10:48. There are 97 of you watching right now. We are going to the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish show tomorrow. We understand it used to be just the Koi show, the Central Florida Koi show. It's a major show. It's a big deal. People from all over are here. And they give away some awards. It's nice to have a champion from this show. We, the River Life YouTube channel, have sponsored a Goldfish award for this show. So we're looking forward to see which fancy goldfish wins the best of show. What else do we have going on? We talked about the Facebook group, so we can talk about the top of the water column. I'm in koi mode. So for the top of the water column, what's the best surface-dwelling Asian fish you know of? An Asian surface dweller. And we got Daryl Deemer in the house. Hey, bro. Dropping a $4.99 super chat for the vacation fund. Thank you so much. I'm going to listen. All of this extra money, I'm going to be looking twice at every fish that I see tomorrow. And Simply Better says, please admire some goofy pearl scale and tancho. Yes. Oh, the tancho I saw today. Have you guys ever heard of Kadama Koi Farm? They're based out of Hawaii. And they're here at the show. And they have a farm also in, I think they have several now. They have one in Miami. So they went to Hawaii, picked the best fish off the farm, shipped them to Miami, and then the guys at the Miami store brought them up to the show here. Stunning. The farm in Hawaii is huge. They hand selected the best fish. I know you can't see that very well, but it's just a sampling of the grade of Japanese imported koi that they have. They hand selected the best ones, and they brought them up for the show. So, and the prices ranged for the smaller ones we were looking at, 2-year-olds that were 15-inch average size, $500 to $1,000. But they were amazing. They were some of the best koi I have ever seen in person. And it's so cool because you can recognize good-looking koi. I mean, better than the average pond variety, which, by the way, I keep average pond variety. Even though they're long-finned, beautiful koi, they're your basic pond variety. Oh, yeah, look at this. Is that a cool shirt or what? That's the Kadama Farm shirt that they brought to sell at the show, and this is one of their grand champion fish. That's a grand champion show. That fish is probably worth $150,000, if not more. Everything about this show is cool. If you watched any of my much earlier videos, I set up a 300-gallon stock tank of koi. I bought some baby koi and grew them out over winter in a 75-gallon stock pond. I really dig the koi. So you can check out my koi videos. I've got a playlist. Probably says something about koi in the title. Let's see. Hey, Third Watch, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love my shirt. Yeah, I'm sorry it doesn't show up better for you guys in this scenario. We work with what we've got to work with, right? It's 10:52, 98 of you watching now. Thank you very much. We're talking about the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish Show happening in Orlando right now. There are a couple of things we're not talking about, and I appreciate you guys already not talking about it. Thank you very much. Moderators, if you see things in there we don't want to talk about, feel free to hide those comments. Thanks. All right, now I'm just glancing at chat occasionally. Kaylor's Aquatics said, I see a koi pond in Rack and Angela's future. It's almost like that guy's got a crystal ball that's working. Yes, I think you're right, Kaylor's Aquatics. If that happens, we may have to have a fish tube meetup around the River Life Koi Pond. That would be awesome. I'd love to have you guys. Candy Overhauls is showing me some love by posting the River Life Etsy art page, which recently had some additions put on it 2 weeks ago. Or was it last week? I showed you guys. You guys got the sneak peek, and then I put the paintings up on Etsy, and I've got another echelon of paintings to add to that. So the paintings are still coming around. By the way, I'll tell you, fish art. We got Punchy Paints in the house, a certified fine artist, unbelievable, blow your mind art. Check out Punchy Paints, Pam Earlywine's art. Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction, also an artist. Back in the studio, I've got some of his art, both prints and originals. Fantastic fish art. Priscilla MK, who's often in the chat here, I've got some of her art. And, you know, I'm at this show, and the first person we talk to says, hey, look, I brought these sketches of goldfish that my niece does. Oh, the gorgeous goldfish sketches with the colored pencils. I think that's a medium that Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction uses also. They had some of them framed. They had some of them printed on coffee mugs. Just the coolest stuff. I think this fish art is really catching on because we fish keepers can appreciate it, and it's a wonderful introduction to fish to people who don't have an aquarium. They can have a painting of a fish. And I think if we can connect the two, fish art to people who don't have aquariums to people who have fish art and aquariums, we can teach them how to keep an aquarium at least efficiently, if not easily. I think they heighten the enjoyment I have in my life. I think they will other people too, and it's a good mission that we're on to share our hobby with people. Kaler's Aquatics says something about it's a Tennessee tradition to name koi fish Bob. Is that true? Let me snoops that. Is it Snopes? Chad Krotz interrupting things here at the live stream with a $9.99 super chat says, sleep calls. Hope y'all have a good evening. Thanks for the stream, Rad. Thank you, Chad Krotz, for being here. Thanks for the super chat. $9.99. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's upping the quality of the fish that I'm able to afford tomorrow every time you guys do that. Thank you very much. Third Watch says, fish are so beautiful, it's perfect for art. Enough said. I totally concur. How is that? Is the audio still good? I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm going to drop these levels because it's jumping around here and there for a second. It says I was really pegging you guys. Snopes with a long O, Moonstone says. I probably knew that. I spoke it on the fly and said Snoops. And UPS are living the dream. I think she's helping out Kaler's Aquatics. Says yes or Fred. So Fred and Bob as koi names. Now, oddly enough, I'm in Tennessee and I don't have a koi named Fred or Bob. So I'm missing out on the Tennessee tradition of the koi names. Okay, good. Got a sounds better. Excellent. Very good. I didn't see any top-dwelling Asian fish. I'm sure you guys, I thought about the Asian arowana. And, of course, the koi feed at the surface, and so do the goldfish. So all of those came to mind. What about Asian mid-swimmers? We go down a level in the water column in the community tank. Because it's 10:57, 92 of you still watching. Thank you. It's almost 11 o'clock. We're almost at the halfway point. We're down to the middle of the water column, talking about the best Asian fish for the middle of the water column. And I noticed my koi also sometimes like to swim around in the middle of the water column. They rest on the bottom, they swim in the middle, they feed on the top. That's what I see. By the way, I did see some bottom dwelling, but I'm going to jump ahead here. But let's talk about the video first, and I'll look for a photograph of a bottom dwelling Asian fish I want to show you guys. The video that I put out Tuesday, we did the premiere. Thank you guys who showed up for the premiere. Fish Dreams, hello, just saw you over there in the chat. Shrimp capades. I scaped and stocked a 1.5 gallon tiny bookshelf tank, and it's a minute and 11-second video. I don't know if I can. Sure I can. For you guys I can. It's not performing at the rate that I would like for it to. It's fallen below the average rate. It was some really cool shrimp, and I don't know exactly. I don't have that algorithm figured out, but I was a little surprised that it had such a wonderful premiere, and you guys showed up, and then the performance afterwards just seemed to slow. So hopefully it'll make the turn and pick back up. The name of the video was Shrimp Capades. I got some freshwater shrimp, blue shrimp, and Neocaridina. They're like some blue fantasy dreams I used to have. from Flip Aquatics, but I got them from the local fish store who sold them as shrimp assorted. So I purchased 3 blue shrimp assorted and put in that 1.5 gallon. Did a video, love the video. Those shrimp are such cute little rascals. I think if you'll check that out, you'll enjoy it. The thing's got video since Tuesday, has 194 views as of the time we went on air, 48 likes. So it's a little slow out of the gate. After it launched well, then it kind of slowed down out of the gate. So it's good video. I hope you guys watch it. Let me know what you think. And now it is 11 o'clock. Let's get down to the bottom of the tank, bottom of the water column. And this is the point where we talk about the changes in the River Life Fish Studio. And if you've been following along with us here in the community tank, you know the Fish Studio is under construction. But we're going very slow now, waiting on some structural changes to the house. So that's going to happen when it happens. We've got it on a priority list. We're getting closer every day, but it's going to be minor changes until the structural changes arrive. And at that time, we also talk about the fish at the bottom of the water column. So here's a video I made today. I think they're striking goldfish. But this vendor also had some bottom dwellers. Look at all the banded high-fin sharks. Look at all those little guys. They got a couple of hundred of those. And I think those are outstanding bottom-dwelling Asian fish. They get up to 3 feet long, 30, 36 inches. And the vendor told me they could withstand temperatures down to negative 22 Fahrenheit. 22 degrees below zero. Amazing. So, I think I'm going to have a couple of those in my life. I've actually ordered the high-banded sharks before, but high-fin banded sharks, but they didn't arrive. I've had a couple of issues with getting them, so I'm still without, and here I am at the show, and there are dozens, if not hundreds. So I think there's going to be 1 or 2 of those in my life. Gourami and paradise fish. Neither of which I associated previously as being Asian. I'm going to look at that. That's funny. All those beauties in a bathroom. How does she do it? We're talking about Simply Betta's fish room being in a bathroom. And Simply Betta says, just go vertical. Vertical, baby. It's not difficult. Alien World Aquatics is in the house. And before I forget, again, Alien World, let me say, and if you need to rewind this and watch it on replay, the dart frogs I recommend for you are the larger terrestrial dart frogs, the green and black dart frog, its scientific name it ends in Aratus, formerly was Dendrobates. Do they still use Dendrobates? They've changed so many of the genus. Dendrobates aratus and the Tinctorius, Dendrobates tinctorius. Those are diurnal. They're awake during the day. Their call is a very soft buzz. You have to have your ear to the tank if you want to hear the male's call. And then thirdly, the Leucomella, the Dendrobates leucomella. That's the bumblebee or yellow and black poison dart frog, and it has a very audible call. It's a loud trill that reminds you of the jungle. So it's pretty cool, but they don't have an on-off switch, okay? So if you love it, that's the one to go with. But if you're not sure you're going to like that jungle trill in your house during the day, it won't bother you at night. But during the day, you may want to steer clear of the Leucomella. But those are all larger, beautiful. And the Tinctorius I mentioned, it's like blue and bright yellow and variants of both. Yellow back, blue legs. Look them up online. There's millions of photographs, and of course on YouTube there's lots of videos. That's my recommendation for you. Stay away from the smaller thumbnail size frogs. They're more arboreal, more temperamental, more demanding as far as environment goes. And the dealer that I don't know many, I'm out of the loop, but one that I have confidence in is Josh's Frogs. And he had no idea I was going to say that. This is not an advertisement. It's not sponsored. Just I recognize some good customer service practices there and healthy frogs. And great customer support. So a terrestrial frog, one of the three I mentioned, I think are all great beginner frogs at an affordable price. I actually did well with the Azurius, which now is a subspecies of the Tinctorius. It's just solid blue with black spots. Pretty amazing. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for, hey, Dank Tanks. Yay. Dank Tanks is here, poison dart frog guy. Welcome, Dank. And he says, yes, both dendrobates. So he's still the man in the hobby. There you go. You hook up Alien World, hook up with Dank Tank. See what he's got going on. He may even be breeding by now. Dank Tanks, do you have any froglets? Fish Tropics in the house. Lumpy Dog. Lumpy Dog, warning, please don't lick the frogs. That is always a good idea, Lumpy Dog. Please don't lick the frogs. Yeah, and everybody now encouraging Alien to reach out to Dank. We'll get our dart frog people together. You guys might talk me into getting some frogs. I don't know. But if I did, I'd do some of those larger terrestrial ones. It's my vacation cigar. I'm going to be chewing on it for a minute. Danks has got his frogs on cool down. You got to rest your frogs. It's good husbandry, Dank. Good husbandry. And Dank Tanks also recommends everyone needs frogs. Well, it's true. And some of us are fortunate enough to experience having frogs. World Aquarium Singapore. Hello all. Fish lovers coming here to support river life. Thank you very much. I appreciate supporting everyone in this community, and I appreciate being supported. So thank you very much. You guys are funny. Lumpy Dog started a mantra. Danikin Aquatics is in the house. Good to see you. Courtney Donnelly wanting me to share a cigar. Come on over. It's not really the type that you pass around, but I might have brought an extra one. If you show up, I might have another one. Now we're going nuts talking about the frogs. Listen, I get it. I understand going crazy over these frogs. It's like you got freshwater fish, saltwater fish, and dart frogs. I get it. Makes the world go round. Okay. I want to bring you guys up to speed on a little something. 11:08, 89 of you watching. I'm going forward with this this fish art. This being an artist, painting abstract fish. And so I've got a local gallery back home that has agreed to sponsor a one-man show this summer. So I do have a show coming up. Should be really cool. And I'll have some original art hanging in the show as well as some prints. And it will be for sale. It's not a contract, so I don't have to alter my prices and my pricing scheme or shipping because of a gallery contract. But it is a one-man show that will hang for a couple of months. It will be a really good local promotion, kind of a feather in the cap kind of thing. So I look forward to sharing that with you guys. And if you've bought prints, so know that a print that you own may be featured in a show, a live show coming this summer over near Mountain Home, Tennessee. So I'm really looking forward to that, as well as some other merch, some River Life merch featuring River Life art. Hats, shirts, mugs. I may even already have a couple of mugs, things like that. So keep your eye out. That's just the the single plug I want to give the art tonight. We're going to move on and talk about, well, I take that back. We're going to expand that one point into, I'm trying to figure out how to do a Facebook auction, a Facebook live auction for the art. I've set up the River Life Art Facebook page, and that's hopefully very soon to host a River Life Art auction. I've got several small paintings, I mean thumbnails. They're like sketches for larger paintings. I'm talking 2 inches square, 2 by 3 inches, 3 by 4 inches, very small thumbnail paintings that I think would be fun to auction and that would keep the price down. We could have some fun. Nobody would get hurt. So we're going to talk about that. I'll probably will announce it here on a live stream one week, and then we'll pick a day. Go ahead and be thinking of a day and time that would be good for a Facebook live auction. And I probably have, I don't know, 20 or so. Though every time I get an inspiration for a fish, I end up doing a series of these little things where I test brush strokes and how colors contrast with each other and shape and layout. So the original painting that eventually comes from all of this thought, this conceptual work, usually doesn't look exactly like the thumbnail, but then I have these small canvases because we're on the way. The great about the art show, says Bedtime Stories. Thank you. Candy's posted the Etsy page. Thank you. And we'll pick a day, a good day, for an art auction for the originals, acrylic on canvas. We'll pick a day for the thumbnail auction. Have we got Kaler's Aquatics monetized yet? Have we shared him out enough to get his hours? If you're just joining us, we talked earlier about helping out one of our hardworking mods here, Kaler's Aquatics, who's trying to get his channel monetized. And the best way to help him is by sharing his video. And the best way to share, you can do it any way you like. Hit the share button, click into one of your social media and share it. But the best way is to copy the link and then go paste it in your social media of choice so it becomes content that originated in that social media. In other words, if you copy and paste the link on YouTube and then go to Facebook and paste it in a post, if it originates originally on Facebook, Facebook is going to give it more play than if you share it directly from YouTube. Now, I don't know, just the way it works. Moonstone talking about a PayPal address. Someone record the action on paper as it evolves. Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And I know it's going to be something like that. It's going to be simple. It's not going to be technologically advanced. It's going to be something very simple. Kaler's Aquatics says $14.99. Can't get the cheerleader on mobile. Oh my gosh, we miss Pippi Longstockings, but thank you, Kaler's Aquatics, for the $14.99 super chat. I'm being the cheerleader for you tonight, Kaler's Aquatics. You've come a long way. You're in the home stretch. You can see the finish line. We're going to get you there. You've already done the work. You have already put in the work. You've shared the effort. We're just going to appreciate you enough to see that you get monetized. You've already done it. We're not doing anything other than taking advantage of what you've done for us. Thank you in advance. Yeah, we got people going to play some Bob Cutter playlists before they go to bed. That's awesome. Chewy's here. Hey, Chewy. What's up? Always good to see Chewy. All right. It's 11:14, 82 people watching. We're going to leave here in a little while and go over to Multi-Tank Addiction. So, Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction recently monetized. He is a hardworking guy. He does fish art. He does some live streams where he draws the art while live streaming. Multitasking. This guy's talented. He sells the art on his website. I have an original piece of his art. Love it. Several pieces of his printed art. Lovely fish. Such fun. Great guy. Has great guests. Has a great co-host on his live stream sometimes. Chattanooga Ed, another Tennessee creator. And I'm showing that I'm buffering every now and then. I don't know if you guys are getting that or not. But we're going to go over and see Chris at 11:30. We got 15 more minutes at Multi-Tank Addiction. And we're going to go with the hashtag Florida. Aquarium's maintained by Andy drops a $2 super chat and says, thank you for your help to the little guys. Hey, we're all little guys. No big guy was ever not a little guy. I just haven't forgotten. That's all. Thank you for your $2 super chat. Aquarium's maintained by Andy. Redfish, bluefish in the house. Hello, hello. Glad that you're able to pop in. Thanks for saying hey. And Moonstone says, I'm not buffering. That's my imagination. I will say I'm very thankful that we're not buffering because the Wi-Fi is not stellar here. It's less than stellar. The Wi-Fi here is not above reproach. Big J's Fish Keeper's in the house. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Some of you guys are just awesome. I'm glad you're here every week. Those hard-working mods, you guys give them a hand. We couldn't do this without them. They're here every week. And I love those guys. Okay, yeah, 11:16, hashtag Florida. At 11:30, we're going to go see Chris, my friend Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction. It's going to be cool. 81 of us watching. 81 of us can bust on over there, see Chris, see what's happening at Multi-Tank Addiction. He did a video about Oscars. And I thought it was pretty cool. And while he's talking, he's got his Oscars, his huge Oscars. I think that's probably a 300-gallon tank, just frolicking around. And I was like, wow, if we could promote that to people, that'd be enough to draw people into the hobby. Really, I could keep fish like that, and they're freshwater, and they're beautiful, and they're playful. Yep. Sand Creek Aquatics says, $1.99 super chat with the big red thumbs up. Not even having to say anything. Thanks a lot, Nathan. Appreciate you, buddy. That's about the third super chat you've dropped tonight. That's awesome. World Aquarium Singapore says, hi, redfish, bluefish. Coolest things are all right. All right, cool. Very good. I'm sorry that the show notes were not updated for you guys. I had no idea what went wrong there. Maybe it was the Wi-Fi. Maybe I got disconnected and didn't even realize it while I was making the edits. We'll see. So tomorrow we're planning on a live stream from the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish show. So what is it you guys want to see? What do you want to know about a koi and goldfish show? I'll wait for a couple of responses here. Hey, Jason. Yeah. And I hope I can share a cigar with all of you guys one day that want to. That'd be lots of fun. I enjoy doing that. Mice Gift is here. Hey, Rack. Do you have time to go live this weekend? No, I don't. Moonstone dropping I'll be right back to that, Mice Gift. Moonstone dropping a $10 super chat says, love the relaxed platform tonight. Thanks, Rack. Well, thank you, Moonstone. I think I should vacation more often. It relaxes everybody. All right, Bob Kaler's Aquatic said the judging. I don't get to be a part of the judging. I don't get to film the judging. But I will report for sure on the winners. And if I get a chance, there is a particular judge. I won't mention who or what, but there's a particular judge that I would like to speak with, and I will make an effort to get that conversation recorded because I'm with you, Bob. I think there's some interesting information right there. So thanks for mentioning that. definitely checking up on the judging. And I understand they don't want a camera recording comments of the judging and then that get out on social media, and it could become a disagreement or a point of contention if someone disagrees. So I understand. Recon 338 said, yeah, I'm a bad influence on him too. He wants a cigar now. Moonstone says hashtag vacay. Right, bro? I have a bad habit of saying bro to everyone. Even though I recognize Moonstone is a lady, I said bro there. Sorry about that. Candy Overhaul says, thanks everyone for 91 likes. Oh my gosh. And the super chatters tonight. 91 likes. I think you get like a special bonus boost if you make it to 100 likes. Kaylor's Aquatic said, yeah, we need 9 more likes. We're going for the gold tonight. Goldfish over koi, in Moonstone's opinion. I'll tell you the problem with that. I went to the pre-show because I'm a sponsor. There's not a lot of goldfish. I mean, I showed you a short clip, and you may have seen about half of them. So, and there could be more vendors set up in the morning, but I'm going to say 3, maybe 4 vendors had goldfish. So this thing, and I don't know when, this may be the first year. I don't think it is. But this thing was a koi show that became a koi and goldfish show. So it's definitely koi heavy. But if you watch my videos, you know I recently have been making a lot more goldfish content than koi content. So we are not going to forsake the goldfish. This is for sure. I don't know. I'm looking for permission to reveal things here. I don't know if I can reveal things right now. It's 11:22. I've made it this far without blowing the lid off of things around here. 81 people still watching. GRB Aquatics says only 3 to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys rock. Way to go. UPSer says, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. See, UPSer gets it, right? I mean, due respect, absolutely. But dude, am I right? And Recon says he loves the goldfish. Heck yeah, they grow. I'll let you know when I know, bro. Thanks for playing along, Moonstone. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Kaylor's Aquatics granting permission. oh, Kaylor's Aquatics. I tell you. I'm serious. I mean, Riverwife is, I'll tell you where she is. She could throw a shoe, and it could strike me. That's the proximity of Riverwife. So even though you've given me permission, Kaylor's Aquatics, I'm still going to be cautious. Wait a minute. Multi-Tank Addiction is talking about the Big Lebowski now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's abiding. Chris is abiding. We love you too, Moonstone. I know you love us. All right. Bedtime Story says she doesn't know what's up with Jenny at Solid Gold Aquatics. So many months since there have been new videos. I'm concerned it's more health issues for her or fish. Yeah, I don't like to get into a lot of that other than I'll say I too miss Jenny. She's been at this show before. I watched her video before coming, and I have heard that she has sold her stock of fish. So, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that because I certainly enjoyed the Solid Gold YouTube channel. UPS or Living the Dream said, "Yep, that was the movie." I kind of like that movie. I kind of do. This aggression will not stand, man. I can get you a toe. I can get you a toe by 3 o'clock. Green polish. We are going straight up KG Tropicals now. We're doing movie quotes at the end of the stream. 11:24. 83 of you still watching. Candy Oral says permission denied. I do not have permission to reveal. Oh, and Riverwife confirms. I have to be careful, even though Sand Creek Aquatics wants the shoe. He wants to see the shoe ricochet off my head. And for me to say, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to let that out. But listen, guys, tune in tomorrow. Click the notification bell on the River Life channel so you know when I go live. I'm going to go live tomorrow, and then it'll be no secrets. I mean, we're telling the secrets tomorrow at the show. So make sure you click the bell and tune in to the live stream. The show starts at noon or at 1 tomorrow. So I'm probably going to make the rounds, shake some hands, see if I can get some footage in the can for future videos. And then, grab all the things that people are trying to grab before they get gone. And so sometime after that, I'll do a live stream like 3 o'clock-ish. You want to go ahead and say 3? It's not that big of a show, but yeah, let's shoot for around 3 o'clock, okay? Just to give a range, it'll be between 2 and 3. Not later than 3, not before 2. We're going to do a live stream here on the River Life YouTube channel at the Central Florida Koi and Goldfish Show. Secrets will be told. There will be secrets no more. Yes, my skiff, I do want to. I want to reveal, but I'm going to wait a couple of hours. I think it in my best interest tonight to not reveal. I'm going to go ahead and not reveal tonight. Maybe don't shake hands. People got no toilet paper rack. Yeah, so we're doing non-hand touching greetings. Namaste. Hello. How are you? I like the elbow bump. Okay, because I can't get my elbow on my face. So that's kind of a safe. Enough about that. Moving on. Yeah, 1 to 2 meters away from each other. That's not going to happen. We're going to be closer than 3 feet. We're going to wash hands a lot. Absolutely. Namaste. Yes, Rack. Hope you have hand sanitizer. And yes, I do. Stay away from those who are coughing. Good advice. Anytime. Every time. That's good advice. So around 3 p.m. Eastern. Yes, it's Eastern Daylight Savings Time now. I don't know how to calculate that for Canada. Bedtime stories. Oh, man. They're both awesome. The koi and the goldfish are so beautiful. I mean, I'm not kidding. You're tempted to go all in on the koi and the goldfish when you walk by these tubs, and every one is a winner. I mean, they're hand-selected from Hawaii, from New York, from Chicago. They're the best that people have they're bringing to this show. It's impressive. I mean, there are several tubs at this koi show that I would like to just buy the entire tub. I want all of those, I want all of those, and I want all of those. They're gorgeous. Oh, man, it's 11:29. I'm just getting worked up about the koi, and it's time to go. Don't forget to check out Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction. I hope someone can grab that link and put into Chris's YouTube channel. We're going to go over there for a live stream tonight with the hashtag Florida. We're going to send some sunshine over there to Chris from the Sunshine State. It's been 80 degrees here. Woo, man, warm. and we're going to wish him some. And I know, listen, get all the koi out right now because I don't think Chris likes koi and goldfish. Okay, he knows that we do though, so it's cool. All right, so let's just go over there with Florida, and we'll keep all the koi and the goldfish over here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow around 3, not before 2, but around 3. It's 11:29 now. I'm going to go ahead and begin to sign off. The Zen Ginger was kind enough to post a link over here in the chat for Chris at Multitank Addiction. I want all 77 of us to get over there with the hashtag Florida. It's 11:30. He's going to get started now. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I'm sorry I missed you in the premiere also, Candy. No worries. I'll see you next Tuesday. Until the next time, why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it. And I'll see you on the next one.